As we get closer to game day, what we're doing now is just all about preparation and focus. And now we started to work on Ohio and just getting the guys so they know the plays and just defensively. Offensively, they need to know what defense that Ohio is going to show. And then on defense, our defensive players need to know just offensively the scheme that they're going to present to us.
When you kind of look at this practices as a whole, this camp, how does it compare with past years that you did?
Well, just with this camp, you just had to guard against complacency. You had to guard against guys just feeling good about themselves. So this camp, I talked about it earlier, how hard we wanted to make it. And I think it was pretty tough and demanding for our guys.
How they responded to that?
They responded very well to that, and just like the way their attitude was, really, each day just didn't know what was going to happen, but our coaches did a good job of pushing them, and they came out. Just the leadership took over, and we were able to, some practices, how guys are, they kind of get beat up and they want to drag, but just the leaders picked one another up and were able to get them through the practice.
In terms of leadership, was there anybody who kind of maybe surprised you stepping forward, who maybe wasn't a voice before?
No, because what we have now is we have a really good class, and what it is now, they've been with us 4 years, so now Preston's a senior, and then you have the older guys with Durant, you have Roy Filine, those guys are much older now, Brandon Dunn, those guys are your seniors, but the juniors really speak up now with Kevin Pryor and with Teddy.
Your thoughts on moving the game to the end next year?
Oh, it's a great rival game, so wherever we play them, it doesn't really matter to me. But what we have to do now, even with both programs, with that game being at the end, is that we just been planning out for just the alums, everybody who's graduated from the school. So it's really been a battle within the state. So now that we can get it at the end, maybe with the recruiting that they're doing, the recruiting we're having, that game can become a very significant game there at the end for us.
Charlie, have you backed off a little now? I mean, you said you're in the game plan. I mean, is camp kind of officially over and you go into game plan mode, or will you do some more this weekend? Or
no, we still have one more day to go to work, and that's Friday. And then on Saturday, it's going to be just more about just a game environment, just getting them out here and just teach them how to line up and where guys go for stretch. And then we come back and give them a day off on Sunday, and then get into game preparation.
You ready for that? You ready for that game week? I mean, do you feel like they're ready at this point to get into game week?
Yeah, we still have some work to do, but they're pretty set. And you have an older group now, so they kind of have that mindset of they're kind of tired of banging on one another.
What kind of work do you think still needs to be done?
Well, now it's just all about situations within a game. Now what's right before half. We need to score before half. What we need to do, and then defensively, how do we defend that score? A Hail Mary for the defense, but just putting in different situations for our team.
Health-wise, how did you come out of the camp? I know some minor things the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been very minor. With guys that are beat up right now, we're really like Sonoras. We have to guard against the Sonoras, and there's a bunch of guys that are probably now that we're done with 2 days, they can get the one in, but we're still kind of holding guys also.
Kirk Herbstreit named Teddy to one of his All Herbstreit teams. What do you think of that?
Well, Teddy's an outstanding player, and anything that any honor that he gives, he deserves it.
Do you ever give Herbstreit a hard time about his pre-Sugar Bowl comments?
No, I don't talk to him that much. All right, thank you guys.